Hey, welcome back. I'm so excited tonight. We ran this module last night and we get to run it again. And I tell you, I'm just beaming with excitement because we have 10 players tonight. But unfortunately, five of them had to back out on us, and then two more had to back out on us. So, what we do have with us tonight are our rock star players. So, take it away.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm from Texas, and I'm playing a Tabaxi monk named Tabby. Very original.
Awesome.
All right. Hi, I'm Janine. I am playing from Arizona. I am a Tabaxi rogue, and if we level up, a swashbuckling rogue.
I'm Andy, and I'm from Ohio, and I'm playing the Tabaxi monk known as Two Smoke of the Darkening Cliffs clan.
Awesome. So, we got some excellent players tonight. So, we're going to jump right in. And let me copy you real quick so we can get the mechanics out of the way here. Okay. Um, okay. Our adventurers, young and ready for whatever the adventuring world holds for them, are making their way through the Neverwinter woods. Glimmer and wonder and all kinds of life and sparkle in their eyes, ready for anything. And as they're walking through the woods, uh, Andrew, who is leading the group, you notice above you, flying frantically to the east, a huge flock of birds just frantically flying past.
One wonders where they're going.
And as uh, as he says this, um, our Velvet, you feel a bump from a deer as it bumps past you, and you see another deer run past you, and you guys see several deer and other medium size forest creatures running frantically to the east.
Something terrible is happening in the West.
And as you say this, Tally, you notice, and of course this is all happening to all of you. These items, you notice that lots of little tiny creatures are scurrying past your feet. Little mice and hedgehogs and squirrels and just everything is just running frantically to the east, where these animals normally are in hiding or are timid to be around humanoid folks. They don't even acknowledge your existence. They are going as fast as they can to the east.
Ooh, where are you going, little snacks?
And they don't even, they
Snacks,
just,
indeed.
they just run
One
right
finds
past you.
himself hungry.
So as you guys are witnessing this, if you guys could give me a perception roll.
13?
13.
17?
Okay. And Velvet. Oh, we lost
We
Velvet.
lost your audio.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
11. Sorry, I forgot I had push to talk.
If Sprint is watching this, y'all need to hire Velvet. Okay, you said 11. Okay, so Julie, so Velvet and Two Smoke don't necessarily notice this, but all of you, of course, are startled by this rush of woodland creatures past you. But Julie, you smell a hint of sulfur.
Do I see anybody else around?
Just your small adventuring party and lots of creatures of the forest running frantically in the east direction. Other than that,
You guys,
yeah, good.
there's a fire. We should rush.
Yes, fire.
Away or towards?
I think that's up to you. I'm going away.
Okay, I'll follow.
This one's not afraid of fire.
We don't split the party, bro.
I, okay. I shall follow you wherever you go.
Okay. So if you guys are going in the eastern direction, are you going at a hurried pace? Are you strolling along? How are you? How would you guys be going east? Like, are we
I
dashing?
would like I would like to be going the same pace or faster than the mice.
So all the little animals are going as fast as they can. So
Is it
you
possible
guys,
I
yeah,
could
go ahead.
like climb the tree and look
Mhm.
above to see if I can see like
Y-
what's going on?
yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Matter of
I would
fact,
like to do that.
your climb speed is if y'all have your sheets in front of you, I think you can climb. Don't you have like a 30
Yeah, our
climb speed?
climb speed should be 20 or 30
Yeah,
feet.
yeah, you could go. Matter of fact, you could take an action to make it all the way to the very top of a tree if you want to do
Okay,
that.
yes,
Yeah.
please.
So if you do that, when you get to the top of the tree, you can see about 100 feet from you. Um,
Okay, and I'm
the
looking to the west.
Yes, as you're looking to the west, you can see 100 feet from where y'all are at now. The entire forest is engulfed in flames. This is a California style, you know, forest fire here. You can see that is not the bulk of this is not too. Y'all are about to be hit with smoke, and after that, you can see the flames will be engulfing where you're at.
Okay, so I would like to relay to that to him. Do I see any dragons or anything that could have caused it while I'm up
It's
there?
not so much that you see dragons, but
Okay,
again, you see the sky. You have smoke, and you can
it's
just
just
see
black and
more.
billowing
Yeah,
smoke.
you guys were able to see some birds that literally were flying through the forest. Up there, you
Okay,
see a lot of birds. I don't want to say the sky's blackened with birds, but it's like every flying creature that was in the other half of the forest is clearly in the air getting away from there.
okay.
This
So
one wants to know, what do you see?
we gotta book it. Like we need to run. There is a huge fire behind us. Like I'm talking, like whole continent is burning behind us. We gotta go.
As
What are you
tabaxis,
doing in a tree? Let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, I'm coming down, like yelling
Yeah.
this. Run!
as tabaxis, we should have an ability that means we can move double our speed for just our movement. Can we use that now?
Yes, I would. That would probably be a wise decision.
Yeah, we should be booking.
Yeah. So as soon as Velvet gets down, you all can smell the sulfur, and you begin to see some smoke. The first billows of smoke making its way towards you. So yeah, I mean, if y'all are gonna book it, is that the plan?
Yeah, we're just gonna book it until I don't know,
Yeah.
we hit water or
So
something.
yeah, you guys begin to book it, and because of your ability, you put some fairly, you know, I mean, there's still a sense of urgency about it, but you put some distance between you and this fire, and you make it all the way to the end of the woods where the woods end, and you as you come out, those of you uh, um, uh, Tally and Two Smoke, you now see what Velvet saw. If you turn around, you can see the huge flames that you were not able to see where you were before. But as you come out of the woods and you look forward, you actually can see that you went from being very tight wooded area to now it's completely open field, tall grass, rolling hills. About 200 feet away from the clearing of the woods there, you can see a small, tiny, kind of a cottage house, and it appears to be a little stream of smoke coming out of the chimney. Um, just sort of a small, secluded house right there in the in the field. Other than that, it's sort of open field area.
One thinks maybe we should warn those in the cabin of the impending doom.
Sure.
I mean, do you think the fire is gonna reach the cabin?
Perhaps
The
maybe they have
smoke.
food. One that's hungry.
Okay, I could use a snack.
I agree. Let's approach.
Okay, so if you guys make your way to the cabin, you're able to do that fairly easily. And as you step up on the porch, um, you guys notice, and just to give you a little bit of mechanic here of the game, the map that you guys will see is not necessarily to perfect scale for what's being described. So just keep that in mind. So as you guys come, you see this little cottage. It looks like there's a window. You're not really able to see in the window because there appears to be drawn curtains there. And it's I don't want to say it's a rundown cottage, but it is an aged cottage. You can you can see that it's not necessarily falling apart, but it's certainly not new. Some of the boards are a little bit loose, and you can see a little door there, and you got the porch, you have a door, and then you have a window next to it, and you guys would have been able to make your way to the front porch.
I'm just gonna open the door and not knock.
So when you go to turn the door, you see that it's the door itself is locked. When you turn it, it clicks and it's locked. When you do that, you actually hear, "Just a moment, my dear," and that's the sound you hear.
Do you have snacks?
Oh yes, oh yes. And at that moment, the door opens up. It unlocks. It sounds almost like a one-click thing. So it was just no, not a fancy lock or anything. The door opens up, and you guys are greeted by a little old woman who's kind of hunched over. She has a smile sort of in her eyes, but you guys can assess by the way she's looking at you that she probably is blind because she's not looking at you. You wouldn't perceive that she's necessarily seeing you. You see that she has a cane. Now, her herself, again, I don't want to give you the impression of old, raggedy clothes, but it is older clothes. It's old clothes
Yeah.
that, however, the staff that she has a golden cat. It's like a cat head, like a golden head, like an ornamental cat head there, and the staff itself is clearly made of fine ivory. With you have no reason to assess this is not gold. I mean, this looks very almost out of place for the old cottage of the old lady, and this real aristocrat. Lords of Waterdeep would probably own something like this. And she actually, you can see she's sort of tapping around, and you can gather that she's using this as sort of a way to hear and have sight. And while she appears to sort of be trying to look at you, bear in mind she's not actually looking at you. Her
Yeah.
eyes aren't focused on you as she talks. And she says, "Oh yes, yes, my dear." She says, as she opens her, she goes, "Yes, my dear, I'm so pleased that my kitties have finally come home to me. How you all have grown so." And she says, "Please come in and sit." And you notice as you guys peer into the house, you can see that there's a fireplace with a pot of something. You can tell that something's boiling in the pot because you can see sort of the fire underneath and sort of steam coming off of what's in the pot. Maybe it's soup. Um, but you notice that her chair, you can tell it's her chair because of the cloths and things. You would be able to easily tell that that's probably where she was sitting. However, in a circle formation, a half moon sort of circle formation around the fireplace is three other chairs, as if they were either A, she always has three chairs sitting there, or it just happened to work out that you guys came and there were three chairs seated in that fashion. You also see a little table with a ladle, and there's three bowls on the table. And as she welcomes you in, and uh, Tally, she sort of is sort of grabbing you by the hand. She sort of tapped around and was able to assess where you're at, and sort of is welcoming you in by the hand. And she taps her way over to the table. And as she does, again, she looks back at you, but you can tell she can't see you. And she's like, "Please, please, my dears, have a seat." And she takes the bowl and she scoops out of the pot warm milk, and she fills the bowl with milk, and she hands it to you, Julie. I'm sorry, Tally. She hands a bowl of warm milk to Smoke, and she hands a bowl of warm milk to Velvet, and she she's ushering you to the chairs as she sits down in her chair.
You know
So
there's a
nice.
fire in the forest, don't you?
And she says, "Oh, that's lovely. And I'm so happy you're here." She just all smiles.
Lady,
Oh, thanks
we
for.
need to go.
And she says, "Yes, yes, I know. Time is short. I will be very quick with you. Please, enjoy the milk." And let's see here. Uh, and she says to you, it's my dears, it's been so long. Please, just a moment. Tell me of yourself." And she looks at Tally, and what she's essentially asking is to hear of your, like, what have you been doing all this time? What's up? What's your story? That, in my words, but that's sort of what she's saying. Tell me of yourself. What you've been up to. Time is
I
short, but
was
we have
sitting under a tree.
sitting under a
That's what
tree.
I've been doing. Yeah,
Ah, she
it's
said,
pretty peaceful.
and she says that's nice. It's important to have peace, to calm the mind. And she looks over. So you guys have no clue who she is, but it's as if she knows you and was expecting you, and and she's wanting to know about what's going on with you. So she actually looks over at Two Smoke, and she says, "Tell me, my dear, tell me about what you've been up to all this time."
Two Smoke knows not anything about himself. Two Smoke, memory's gone.
Uh,
This one does not know where he has been or what he has done. Perhaps old woman knows more about Two Smoke than Two Smoke knows.
and she says, my dear, I can tell that you have grown to a strapping adventurer. And she looks over at Velvet. My dear, please tell me about yourself.
So I've just been sailing the seas with some bandits.
And she's just like wide eyed, but she can't see. So the expression is there, but the eyes aren't there. you know, like, oh. And then she looks at you and she says, my dear, the sea can be such a dangerous place. Tell me, have you have you gone to the other side? Have you lost a life?
No, I'm
Oh,
healthy.
strong. I knew. And she's sort of looking all. I knew you were strong, my dears. As you say, time is short. So let me tell you right away. I
Oh
am
my goodness.
afraid. I'm afraid, my dears, that these are dark times. My dears, the dragons of the citadel have hatched. It's better for to deal with them now while they're young, I think. I had hoped that you could return to me when you were significantly more experienced and older. But time is short, as you said. And she says, um, our window of opportunity closes every moment. I implore you, my dears, not to dive into your desires of curiosity in the citadel. The dragons there are quite dangerous, and I fear for the nature of your curiosity. And she looks over at Tally and says, I trust that your time of seclusion, you can control this. And she says, my dears, you must fight your nature if you wish to survive. The citadel must be cleansed of the dragons. And she says, while I wish you were stronger and older, we have what we have. I think you are ready. And she stands up and takes her cane. And real quick, I need to know: have any of you guys? What did you do with the bowls of milk? Did y'all do anything with those? Y'all just kind of
I've
sitting
been
there?
slurping
Yes.
mine.
Julie slurped it.
I
Andrew.
lapped mine a little bit.
Okay. And
I had a couple of drinks from it.
yeah, Velvet.
I didn't drink mine until she started mentioning the dragons, and then I just kind of was like almost like popcorn as she's talking about them
Yeah.
hatching and stuff.
So as she stands up, she says, Do any of my dears want another ladle of milk?
Nah, I
Okay.
want something with more body.
And she's a little bit confused by that. And as you say that, she a little bit confused by that, but she spoons you another bowl of milk, a second helping. Um, Two Smoke, did you want a second helping of milk?
To smoke is good. He desires no more.
Hmm? And Velvet, did you want a second helping of milk? Okay.
Yes,
And so,
please.
um, so Tally and Velvet, they have a second helping of milk. Two Smoke sort of hold, you refuse the second helping, and as she's standing up, she takes her cane and looks back at the fire, and she touches the base of the cauldron, and it tips the milk and it spills all over the flame, and the flame turns green, and it's a bright green, and you guys can see this emanating out of the fireplace, and it blinds you in green light. And it's at this moment that um, uh, uh, Tally and Velvet, you feel a weightlessness about you. Two Smoke, you feel a weightlessness, but an extreme rush, like almost a gravitational stress on your body, and um, you guys begin to sort of as you're looking, you're sort of looking up, and as you're able to sort of gain back some of your sight, um, you guys. Uh, Velvet and Tally, you find yourself at a slow pace approaching what almost looks like a large well. And you can see the bottom. And you're approaching this at a slowed pace. And all of a sudden, you see a whoosh right past you. And you see this, basically, this tabaxi just rush right past you. And you can see this as the tabaxi smashes on the bottom floor of this. You see it, and it is just tabaxi guts. It's just guts everywhere. And so as this happens, you guys are sort of ascending below, and almost as soon as the guts smash and splatter, they turn into a green flame, and it's a puff of smoke, and it's completely gone. At this moment, this is the moment that you guys arrive uh, at the base of this. You saw this. You saw the body smash. You saw it disappear. Let me get you 1 second here. Let me get you guys something real quick. Let me bring you over. Are you guys able to see the new map? Oh, you may have to
Negative.
zoom
I've
out.
got a blank screen.
Yeah, you may have to zoom
Okay.
out and then kind of zoom in.
Oh wow, that's small.
Yeah, it's a little. You may have to zoom way, way out.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Hi.
Found it.
All right.
I found it.
Okay. Okay. So again, just to recap what you guys saw, you saw Tabasco sauce. You saw Tabaxi fly past you, hit the ground, splatter, turn into flame, and you guys landed safely on the circle. And at that point, Two Smoke, you can appear anywhere you want within 30 feet of where your token is. You can appear there if you want. Or you just pick. Okay. All of a sudden, you guys see uh, your friend, Two Smoke, appears. You're full health, full spell slots, completely restored, and you want to check off one of your hearts.
One is very confused right now.
Yeah.
What
So am I.
happened?
So you guys are in a room, and you can see that there's a door. So we'll use on the map. We'll say north, south, west, and east as it's presented to you. In the northwest, you see a door. In the southwest, you see a door. In the direct east, you see a door. And of course, in the room, you can see various splattered bodies about.
I would
This
like to
place? No.
go to the eastern door.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you are at the door, and right now the door is closed.
Can I open it?
Okay.
Yeah, you're actually able to open it with no problem, and you can see a room, and hopefully you can see a room. Hang on. You can see a room that actually looks pretty much, for the most part, it looks empty. You can see a set of stairs on the other side of the room.
When I walk into it, do I see more of the
So,
room?
so when you walk right past the door, you see a trap opens up, and and your character falls down 30 feet and lands in a bed of spikes. And you take.
I have 10 HP. I'm pretty sure I die just from fall damage.
Well, well, hold on. Let's see. Oh, how much you said it had 10 HP? Okay.
10, yeah.
Oh, hey, but yet you forget who you're playing with. Who Mister rolled 3 1s.
Oh boy.
See, she
Oh
was right what
gosh.
she said. So okay, so your fall damage is 3 points. The damage from the spikes is 1 second here. The damage from the spikes. No, oh, I wish you guys can see this. I rolled 2 1s. Another.
Right.
That's 3 1s on the sixes and the D8. So hang on. There's two more coming. We might be able to get there. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so 10 plus 3 from falling, and then 2. So was that 16 points of damage total? 10 plus 3 plus 2. No, 15 points of damage.
Yeah, I had 10 HP, so I'm
Okay,
dead.
so as you see this, Velvet, give me a straight D20 roll. Because you're not you saw your adventuring just drop off. So let's see if that matters to you. What'd you get? Oh, it's muted.
I forgot I had push to talk. Like, yeah. I got a 9.
Yeah, so you see her and you run right after her. So you go right for her, and and of course right when you get there you fall right in
Right
there,
into that.
and let's see if let's
I only have 9
let's see if you
HP.
have the. Okay, now that time that was okay. That was 5. Okay, the falling damage would have been 10, 13, and then
Oh,
the
I'm so dead.
let's see, so 13, and then 10 and 11. That was a regular roll. So yeah, I think it probably killed you. So when this happens, you uh, because this happened right next to you, Julie, you take a failed save because you take damage as Velvet turns to a flame right next to you. Velvet, you now can appear wherever you want within 30 feet that you can see on the map.
Okay. I'm gonna appear. Is this 30 feet from where
Yeah, within 30
Sally
feet.
is?
You'd be
Okay.
fine there. Okay, so now you're out of that, and you want to mark off one of your hearts.
Okay.
Uh,
Marked off.
okay, so now at our initiative, Julie, it's your first saving throw. You have one failed.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so that's two failed saving throws, and now two smoke. You're up. Y'all saw your buddy fall down the hole there.
Okay. So there is. Said there's a little like a hole on the inside of that door there.
You're able to see that now because the trap has been triggered. There's a 30-foot drop with spikes at the bottom right as you walk into that room.
Oh, that's no good.
Now the trap itself is only it's 5 feet by 10 feet. You would to
Oh, so I
jump
can
across
easily
the trap
traverse
would
that.
only be a 5 foot jump to jump across it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you wouldn't even need to roll
Two
for that.
smoke
If that's
moves
what you want to do, you can
forward.
absolutely do it. Yeah.
Yeah, two smoke moves forward and traverses the
Yes.
hole.
Completely able to do that. And as you do that from where you're positioned is, you're able to see a little bit better at the steps, and you can see that the steps go up a little bit, and you can see that there's huge boulders blocking any additional path.
Okay. Um.
As you got closer, you're right there, and so you're able to kind of see up the stairs a little bit, and you can see that it's um, large boulders there.
Okay, so definitely not moving those.
Yeah, there's nothing that your character wouldn't perceive that as something that would be movable at all. It looks very blocked off.
Two smoke thinks that we've chosen the wrong door. Perhaps we should go another way. And can I go ahead and move back out into the main well there?
Yeah, you would be fine to just go ahead and go there if that's what you want. We're kind of sort of in combat and sort of out because Julie's making saving throws here. Okay, and
Okay.
now we have Velvet. Wherever you appeared, you're there. Full
Okay.
health, full spell slots, completely restored.
I
And
don't
you're
know what
feeling a
just
little weird.
happened.
Yeah, got a little
The
weird right
same
there.
thing that happened to Two Smoke just happened to me. And it's a little weird. I don't think we should go that way. Let's go. Can I go to the door in the southeast?
Yeah,
I
right
like
here.
open it and look, but not like proceed through.
Yes, yeah, you're able.
Okay.
Yeah, so okay, so you go to the door and open it and just kind of peek. Oh, I'm sorry, I moved the wrong. I'm sorry, I moved the wrong icon. Okay, so when you grab the knob and you turn it and you take 6 points of poison damage as a little needle stabs you, but you are able to open the door. Um, and as you open the door, you can see a room with. Let me see here.
A room with a moose.
Yeah, you
No.
can see a big door in the back section of the room that appears to, from your angle, you're able to see. It appears to be like in the shape of a dragon, and it's sort of like the dragon's mouth is open, and on its nose there's sort of like almost like a hook or something, or like a ring in its nose, and then coming out of its mouth appears to be, if I can do this, I wish it would give me the right color. Out of its mouth is uh, coming out vines that are sort of spilled out all over the floor and branching off. It's just kind of going down, and they're sort of all about the room. So right as you walk in the door, the vines aren't necessarily there, but they're about there, and they're just kind of around the room there, kind of out of this. So this door with a mechanism of a dragon mouth. There's a lever to pull that's like a latch, but out of the mouth is these vines are sort of grown out from the back and spread out among the floor there.
Okay, so I feel like this room isn't gonna go anywhere because if there's vines spilling out of the door, that means the door behind the room behind it is filled with like vines or some kind of plant vegetation. So I'm going to not do
Not
anything.
messed up. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just gonna stay by the door and be like, I don't trust it.
okay, so Julie, this is your. Uh, you got 2 fails, so
I got a 13.
Okay, so you made one success. Um, okay, and two smoke. You're up. Y'all gonna leave Tally in.
Oh
Oh.
my god, we can save her, can't we? I
I mean, you would have to rappel down and risk your life, but yeah, you could try.
Oh my god, that didn't even cross my mind. See, I'm never a player. I'm a DM. I don't ever think of anyone else.
It's okay. You're a
I'm
rogue
so
too,
sorry.
so.
So sorry.
Classic rogue, right?
If you fall
Yeah.
behind, you're left behind.
And then like don't split the party. Bye, Tally.
It's alright. I would just revive and come get you guys. And probably come in and save your butts.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all want to do anything? So here, okay.
Andy.
So basically, yeah. So basically, you got a room with a door with a handle that's got some vines growing out of it. You've got a door up here. You got the door there, and of course, the room itself has lots of things on the walls and little various things.
Two, two smoke. We're trying to figure out what you want to do
Yeah.
because it's your turn.
I
You're
messaged
being
him
So
and he
quiet
was
so
too
right
just
now,
much.
having
so
an
two
audio
smoke.
problem.
Yeah. So where two smoke is, you can see all that stuff that Velvet saw. Oh yeah, we don't have your audio. Oh, he said Discord not working for audio. Let's see. Do we lose his Discord?
I don't think so.
All right.
It says that he's connected. Did you accidentally mute yourself? There's a button in the middle of the screen where at the bottom that you can accidentally touch and mute yourself. If you're using the phone anyway.
Oh, is he connected through his phone?
I
I
don't
don't think he was
know.
connected through his phone.
It looks like he's not
Hello, hello,
muted though. It
Hey,
hello.
looks
there you
like
are.
he's
Hey.
there
Oh,
you
there you
are.
are.
I had some sort of thing popped up in the chat window. I guess apparently it waited until now to ask me if I wanted to allow my microphone to be used. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. So
Yeah, this
sorry
okay.
about
Welcome
that.
back.
All right. So you cast fireball?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Um, nothing quite that
Oh,
dramatic.
I meant to tell y'all too real quick. I don't know if this makes a difference for your things, but um, unfortunately, I mean, I can only find like a neon green color, but the vines are actually they look kind of withered and blighted a little bit. It's not beautifully lush green vine. I'm sorry,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't describe that to you, and I see that I was looking at the colors like, wow, that looks like fresh, beautiful green vines. No, it's actually blighted vines that are draping down. So
Okay.
sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm going to go ahead and enter that room, and I'm going to have a look around.
Yeah. So um, as you come in the room, you can make out a little bit of chattering that sounds to be coming from. You can assess that it's coming from behind the door, because again, the mechanism is this open dragon mouth, and here's a lever that you would pull down, and so there's a hole into the other room, and you can hear a little bit of chittering and some kind of conversation going on. Not able to quite make out where it is from where you are, but you can definitely hear some sounds going on in that other room.
Okay. Not discernible.
No, not really.
Um,
Yeah, you're just kind of you can make out that there's sounds, but not much other than
what
that.
am I seeing on the walls in this room?
So on the walls in the room looks pretty old and run down. Along the wall, you can see some crumbled rocks. Along each of the corners. The door itself actually looks. The door itself looks well. I mean, it's parts of it are wood, parts of it are metal. The dragon portion of it is very fine, meticulous metal. Obviously, the vines coming out of it don't look like they belong there. But I mean, other than that, that part looks unusually well taken care of.
I go over to the door and try to like
Yeah. So
scratch at the vines
when
and
you
see if I
stand in,
can kind
when you get in front of the door, you have what's your AC?
of. 11.
Okay. Okay. So when you stand in
Wait,
front of the
wait, wait. You're a monk and your AC is
Oh, hold
11.
on a second. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
It's your dexterity plus your wisdom plus 10 modifiers.
13
Okay.
plus 10. Yeah.
As you stand there, you are hit once in the shoulder, once here, once in the rib, and once in the other rib by 4 arrows. And you take. How many ones can a dude roll in a day? Um, okay, you take 1, 2, 3, 6, 11.
At least
You
you're
take
not rolling to attack.
Yeah, you take 19 points of piercing damage. Just boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right out of the little dragon uh, mouth. Just 4 little arrows right there. Boom, boom, boom. 18
Smoke!
points of piercing damage. And they're arrow. You can tell they're arrows. Like, message for you, sir. you know.
Oh, one thinks this hurts more than anything.
And what's your hit points?
I have 10.
Okay, yeah. So you would be down, but you're not dead. It wasn't enough to outright kill you. So you'd be prone right there. Um, and it is now okay. So that takes Julie. You'd be doing a death save. I'm sorry, Tally. I'm sorry.
16.
Yeah. So that's 2 saves. Um, and now we have. I'm sorry. Did I skip you, Velvet?
I think so, because
Uh,
is it so I would be after
yeah.
Andy?
It should be Tally, 2 Smoke, and then Velvet. So Velvet, take your turn, and then I'll get back on track. So yeah, you have
Okay.
your turn. So you saw that
So
they were
I'm gonna
arrows.
run in there to
Yeah,
smoke,
yeah. Okay.
and
So
I'm just gonna run there.
yeah, so um, you can see through the hole to some degree to the other side of the room, but not you. It's not like you could really. You would probably need to like look right in the hole to see kind of more than what you're seeing there. But you can see in there, and you can. It's pretty obvious that this is a lever mechanism, and there's uh, a ring that you would pull down to open this.
Did he? I'm sorry. Did Smoke pull the ring, or he
No,
just
he
approached
just
the door
he
and that's what
went in the
happened?
opening. Well, actually, I should have described this better. 6 arrows actually shot through the opening. 2 of them missed him, and 4 hit him.
Okay.
So you see 2 arrows that are stuck in the back wall, and 4 arrows that are on his body.
So there's nothing I can do to help him because I imagine I don't have any health potions. I just
Okay.
have like rations.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look what happened at him, look at the door, and I'm gonna probably do something terrible and break off one of the broken chunks of vine
Yeah.
and come around like the side of the door. Like don't approach it from the front, but approach it from the side
Yeah.
and use the stick to try and pull on that lever.
Yeah, and you're actually able to do that, and you can see that the door has unlatched. Like it's like as if you turned a knob. So it would be yours to open or whatever you want to do. Oh, I
I
lost your
don't
audio.
think you're pushing to talk.
I am so sorry. I keep forgetting that. Okay. I think I want to open it stealthily.
Okay, yeah. So as
Is
you
that
open,
possible? Because there's chatter coming from the
so
back, right? I
you
can
can
hear
do
that.
the north side or the south side. What would you? Because if you're doing it stealthily, it's not going to reveal everything to you. So you
Yeah, does it open does the door open
it
like
I'm letting you decide that. It can open up or down based on what you want. And then I'm going to
okay,
reveal a
so
small portion of the room because this is technically in 6 seconds. So if you're doing it slowly, I'm going to allow you to see part of whatever north or south you want to see of the room.
okay, so I would like to see the south of the room
Okay.
or whatever the
Yeah. So
south is.
as you creak the door open, you can see looks like two uh, small dragon-like little creatures. You also because you're so close, you can hear a pulsing like a wom 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 like that, and
I regret my
you're able to see
decision.
them. Yeah,
Okay.
they are
Do
poised
they
to
see me?
attack. You can tell that they've expended their bows, and within the time frame of 6 seconds, you can see them frozen in time as they're reaching for another bow. I mean, I mean another arrow.
That's all I can do, huh? Back to Julie.
You actually you're
My detective.
because you simply picked up a stick and did that. I'm giving you an object move with that and opening the door as interaction. So you would still have your if you wanted to have movement and an action, you can do that.
Okay.
Enough of it's
I'm
opened
going to
up if you want. Yeah,
approach. I'm going to do they detect me?
yeah, they know you're there. Yeah, they saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, they totally saw it.
I am going to Oh shit.
They're just frozen in time right now, and there's
Okay, yeah.
6 seconds of waiting on their turn.
Okay, Chris. I'm gonna she's gonna run in there with her rapier
Mm-hmm.
and do and stab the one that's on the bottom. Like I'm gonna come
Yeah. So
square to square with
as
him.
you run in there,
Oh
you're going towards him, and you do catch that, and you make your attack toward him. Go ahead.
Oh, I regret my decision.
Yeah, never go in
Oh,
blind,
and I rolled a
dude.
2 plus 5, so a 7.
Seven doesn't make it. Okay, that was the end of Velvet. Okay, now that we're at the top.
You
Um,
should skip me and go to smoke because I already did my death save for the round.
oh, you already did. Okay. Um, I'm just trying. Let's see. So that was okay. Yeah. After smoke, then they're gonna have their turn, and I'll try to get caught back up. I'm gonna yeah. Go ahead. I'll give you something if you make your success. I'll give you something. Go ahead. So we'll have two smoke, and then I'm going to sort of reset our initiative there to get us back on track. I tried. I tried to keep it together. Okay, go ahead. So two smoke, you're prone, so you're actually making your first death saving throw.
Okay. Four. That was a terrible roll.
4. Okay, that's one failed. Okay, and then now we are at the top of our initiative, where I'm going to really stick to the thing here. And so you see these guys all draw their bows, or these three draw at you, these three draw at him. So first we'll do with two smoke. Two smoke, you have 1, 2, 2. You take 14 points of damage. Does that hit your maximum? Two smoke.
Yes.
You turn into a green flame and can now appear. On your turn, you can appear 30 feet from wherever you want. It is now the three go on Velvet, and Velvet, you can hear this whoom whoom going from this from down here. It's very loud, actually, from here. Oops. Let me
I
review.
can hear it like
Yeah,
below, like
uh,
in the center where that
uh,
little light's at?
right here. You can hear emanating from here like a wom wom, and even to the point that
Okay.
it's a little bit confusing that it's not something you would have heard outside the room. Um, and
Okay.
so these three go for you. And what is your AC?
My armor class is 14.
Okay. Well, you apparently just missed. Oh, okay. One gets you. So two arrows
Okay.
come whisking past you, but the one right in front of you is actually hitting you with a short sword, and it does 4 points of slashing damage.
That is enough to kill me.
Down like unconscious.
No, like, oh,
Yeah, you're just
yeah, no, no, yeah,
yeah.
I'd be in death saves.
Okay. So now, Julie,
Okay.
it is. So you have two failed saves and two successes, right?
This is the decider.
Okay, go for it.
14. So I'm
Okay.
conscious.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do for the sake of fun with our party, because we really don't have any healers, then you can choose. You're there. You can stay there if you want,
Mhm.
or you can give up the ghost if you want. If you want to, you can let yourself die if you want to do that. It's your choice.
No,
You can stay and
I want
wait.
to try and get out of the trap.
Okay.
I want to
We
do an acrobatics roll to get out of the
well
trap if I can.
you're stable, but you don't have any hit points. You're just sort of you're stable right now.
Oh.
So you're stable and you are aware of
So
your
I don't have
situation. You
so
know,
I don't have like one hit point. I'm
no.
just
Yeah, you'd have
zero
to.
hit
You,
points and
yeah, you'd have to get a nat 20 to do that.
okay.
But you can make the choice to do that if you want. You would give up one of your hearts and you would turn into a flame and be able to appear. Now, when you appear 30 feet, you then start your turn. So
Okay.
so if so that for the mechanic of R that we're playing tonight because we don't have any healers, that'll be the thing. If you make your saves, you can give it up at any point. If you'd roll a nat 20, yeah, you would have came back up. But yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yeah, I'll give it up
Yeah,
and I'll go ahead and chill.
yes. So scratch. So she gives up the ghost. Scratch one of your hearts. Now you can move 30 feet. If you're gonna try to get to them, then you could actually go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could go all the way to here and start your turn if that's what you're wanting to do. It's. I mean, I don't want to push something on you, but
Yeah, my character would probably
I,
look for the other
I don't
players.
want to push something on you like a forest fire that you got one direction to go. Wouldn't want to railroad you, you know.
True. True. Um, so can I use my cat ability to move twice my movement?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sorry about the flash of lights.
No problem.
How far does that take me?
Uh, it would be what, double your movement,
It's
right?
60 feet. I just
Yeah.
don't know how to
5,
measure it
5,
on the
10,
map.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It could literally take you all the way back to this door back here. You
Oh,
could make it all the way to that door if you wanted. Oh, and guys, just so you know, the vines continue. Let me draw this real quick. And they're not bright green. They're actually. Oh wait, now they're blue. Hang on, let me find a darker green. Sorry. That's the green I should have used. The vines go through here and underneath that door as well. Okay. All right. So
okay.
what do you want to do?
And
Yeah. So you're.
can I attack?
Yeah. Absolutely. You can see them.
Can I attack the one that's in front of my rogue that's
Yes.
unconscious? Apparently.
You mean what? Well, none of the little dragon creatures are unconscious.
No, the one my rogue is unconscious.
Wait. I'm sorry. Say it again.
My rogue, my Tabaxi rogue, is unconscious. I want
No.
to attack the one that's in front of that.
You're you're back
The
up at
dragon
full
that's in
health.
front of me.
I want to
Yeah.
attack the one I'm pinging.
Okay. Yeah. You can. No, I didn't understand what you meant by you were unconscious.
I'm
Uh,
unconscious. Velvet.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
Velvet.
what I was referring to.
Oh. Okay. I got you. I'm
The
good.
one that's in front of Velvet.
Gotcha. Yes. You can do that.
I
Go
rolled
for
a
it. That
15
hits.
plus stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm using my fists, if that wasn't clear.
Sure.
And that's 5 points of damage for the first strike.
And he goes down.
Okay, so I'll hit
So
the other one with my bonus attack
yes, you
action.
certainly could. And you, of
That's
course,
a
hear
natural
this.
19.
Oh, yeah, it is. And you all hear the wom, wom, wom. You can hear that.
And that one takes 7 points of damage, which is my maximum.
And he drops. Okay. Um, it is now.
Amazing,
Yeah.
Tally.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
can hit stuff with my punch.
two smoke. You're up with your second death save.
Oh, much better this time. 15.
Yes, you make that. So you got one fail and one success, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so then we got Velvet. You're up. Oh, you're muted.
I'm on a death save,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna
And
roll.
if you guys want to pre-roll your death saves too, that's okay. Y'all can do that if you want.
I got a 17.
Yeah, that's a save.
Okay.
Okay, and then you see these two go after Julie, and probably well, I think your AC is more 12 and a 7. So does that hit you, Julie?
My
12.
AC is 15.
Yeah, so they miss you. However, the other two go for actually the other two come within melee range and wail on Velvet. One is a nat 20, so you take 2 death fails. The next one is a well, it hit a 15 hit you, right? So they wailed
Me?
on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wailed on no, I'm sorry. This is on Velvet.
Oh,
And so you would have taken 3 in a row. At that moment, Velvet turns into a green flame, and you take. Let's see. Tally takes 1 point of fire damage, green flame fire damage from Velvet. Velvet, on your turn, you can appear 30 feet from wherever, back completely full, all your spells and everything restored. That's the end of their turn. We're now up to Tally. It's your turn. So you saw that
okay.
when she flamed and you were next to it, it affected you. It did not affect them, but it did affect you. So your character is
Okay.
aware of that now.
Okay. I pre-rolled my attack, so
Sure.
my first attack will be on this guy, and it was a 19.
It hits.
And I did 6 damage.
He's out.
And can I get to this guy by
Mhm.
walking in this square right in front
Yeah,
of me?
you're fine. You're able to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just move my person
If
there.
they're dead, it's
And
kind of an
then
open square.
I got this guy with a 16, I hope.
Yes, you sure did.
Okay, and it did 5 damage.
Okay. And how much so you still have some movement left. Let me delete him here. Give
I'll
me
go ahead.
oh, do you have another action?
No, you said I had some
Yeah.
movement left though, so I was just
Well,
gonna
well,
move
yeah.
right back into the square.
Right. Well, I was gonna say. So when you go and you take him, you can hear that wom wom wom, that sound, and it just catches your attention. So give me a curiosity compels you straight D20 roll. Is this orb like you've been involved with these creatures, but now you're so close it just catches your eye.
6.
Yeah, and you're drawn right to it, and you go and like you ever seen a little cat that sees a ball and they just have to bat it. So you just kind of go over to it
So
with
I'm here now?
yeah, and with your paws, you're just sort of like that, like it's going one one, and you're going to be like that, and so as you do that, you take 12.
12, I'm already dead.
No, it's more than that. 12, 12, 8, it'd be 20.
That's double my max
Okay,
HP.
yeah, so it's like 28 lightning damage.
So
And
I
you green,
officially die.
yeah, you green flame, but no, Velvet is far enough from you. Well, by the way, guys, if you've green flamed, you you would not be affected by something. Sometimes you may have to remind me of that and say, "Hey, I'm green flamed right now." So Tally, you are green flamed right this moment. So you want to scratch one of your things off, and we now go to uh, two two smoke. It's your turn. What what do you have? One fail and one success right now.
Yeah, one success, one fail.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. And
Uh,
fail.
yeah.
If you wanna pre-roll your next one, that's okay. You can do it. Just jot it
Okay.
down. Okay, so Two Smoke has two fails. That then takes us to uh, Velvet. You can appear. It needs to be an area that y'all have discovered. You can't just like appear in a wall or anything. But you can appear 30 feet wherever you want. And you would have your full complete action at that point.
Okay, so I'm gonna appear out of that room.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Uh, and then I'm gonna stabilize Two Smoke.
Yeah, so that'd be a medicine check.
Don't forget push to talk.
15.
Yeah, you are now stable at 0 hit points, and you can let me know. You can either wait for someone to heal you, or you can give up the ghost, um, and turn into a green flame if you want to smoke.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do
I
that.
don't think any of us can
So
heal.
so when he as you stabilize him, he has enough, and you just sort of see him kind of give up on life. And when he does, you take 6 points of green flame damage as Two Smoke turns into a green flame.
Whoops.
Um, and it is let's see, that was Velvet's turn. That takes us back to their turn, and so they go for. I have to keep moving your character up to get your name. Tally.
I'm green. I'm
She's
green
green smoke.
flames.
Oh, you're green flame. Oh, then they don't do.
Yeah, I just put myself there so I knew where I'd want to go.
Okay, so you see, or you don't see, but these one comes here, and the other goes through this door. So, Velvet, for the sake of again, everything's not perfect to scale. You were able to see that one went through that back door. You're able to see that one came to here, and the one that came to there takes a shot right at you with his bow.
Oh, son of a gun.
And he just misses amazing. It's an amazing miss, like the best miss you've ever seen. It's like not even anywhere near you, so it just sticks over here somewhere. So, okay, that's the end of their move, and we
Okay.
are back up to Tally. You're so if you were green flame, you can appear 30 feet wherever you want
Yeah,
to,
I
completely.
appear I appear right there, and then I'm gonna move over to this guy and I'm gonna punch him.
Yeah, able to do that. And you can, as you get close, you can hear
That's
that.
a 17
Yeah, okay, so you hit that.
and 6 damage.
All right.
No, 5 damage.
Yeah, that's enough. He's out, and if you would give me a curiosity compels you roll as you is your back close to this orb that's just pulsing,
4.
and you know you shouldn't, but you just it's so pretty. It's so beautiful and electric. You know, like those little things where you put your hand on a little electric follows your hand around. You know what I'm talking about? It's like one of those.
Oh
And when you put your hand,
no.
just kind of, you just gotta do it one more time. And as you go over, you take, uh, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 9 would be 16 and 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'm dead
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, so you're out and you're green flamed.
Yep.
Okay. And that then takes us to it. There, no action is taken here. So now we're back up to Tally. It's now your turn. You can appear. Oh, Yeah, that's
Are we
correct.
skipping two smokes?
I think I did actually do that. Sorry. Two smokes.
Yeah.
You're now can appear 30 feet from wherever you want to, and you would be back completely healed in all your spell slots. Which I don't. Are any of you guys casters?
No, we're
This is a
monks and
wizard's
rogues.
dream. This is a wizard's dream. They can just
Yeah.
like kill me, stab
Yeah.
me. Like get a wizard and rogue. Wizard casts, rogue kills a wizard. that's that's the
Oh
way.
man.
Okay, go ahead. You're up. Two smoke. You can appear wherever you want. So you know that you guys saw the vines going here. You know one of the little guys went in there. You know there's a glowing orb here that Tally
They
just
didn't
is.
see it. They
Oh,
didn't see me touch it either time.
well,
Yeah, so
two smoke. When you're in the green flame element, you are aware. He would have been aware of that scene. He would have known about that. You're
Oh,
aware.
okay.
When
okay,
you're green flamed, you're aware. You're a floating green flame, and you're aware. So yeah, you saw that.
Okay.
You saw that when she started playing with that thing, it shocked the mess out of her. You may not know that it happened twice, but you know that
right.
that's probably not a good thing to play around with.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter the room with the sphere.
Yeah. So you see this, and now you can hear it. Wom wom wom. You can see the vines going through this door. And again, I know the map isn't perfect to scale, but y'all would have been aware that he did that. I mean, your character's aware of what happened.
Allie, what have you found?
I'm green flame right now.
Oh,
Yeah, you just see this. When you ask a question, a few little sparks of green.
I kind of say that as I walk into the room, so I don't necessarily see her
Yeah. Oh yeah,
flame right away.
yeah, yeah. And then you see.
Not let alone even understand what the heck that even means, because
So,
I'm sure this is all pretty new.
and you're able. You guys technically right now are out of combat, so you're able to spawn if you want to. Tally, you can go ahead and appear now and.
Don't touch the glowy thing. It
Yeah.
really hurts, even though it's pretty.
Yeah. It's don't touch it, but it's so
Ready?
worth
Do
it.
not touch.
It's
Understood.
it's so worth
This
it
one will
though.
not touch it.
It's like a battery, the little 9-volt batteries when kids are like, this hurts. Do it again. Do it again.
Also,
If
I
two
have
there's
never
smoke
done
there's a
that.
door here.
will it shock two smoke?
Actually,
Also,
yeah, let's have a little bit of fun with that. When Two Smokes walks in and you tell him don't touch that, Two Smokes, give me a curiosity compels you roll.
Okay.
you're welcome.
What is the curiosity roll based
It's
off
just
of?
a straight D20.
Okay, 13.
Yeah, so you're like you look at it and you really want to do it, but just something tells you that it's probably not a good idea.
Also, I point
Two
at this
smoke
door
takes
and I
your
say
word
there's
for it.
probably more little thingies in there to punch.
Are there any other baubles in here for two smoke to explore?
You mean like area? You can see that there's an orb here that's glowing and pulsing. There are three cracked orbs here. You have reason to believe that they're similar to the other one, but these are cracked. And you see a door at the back here where the vines are growing through.
Where is the other one?
The other,
Velvet.
Are you talking about the rogue that
Yes.
died? I don't know. She appeared somewhere else, I guess.
Oh, I'm still out here. Okay.
yeah, and you're kind of out of combat. You can walk in the room if you want. You can.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
there she is.
Is that?
I immediately would like to shoot the orb because, like, with an arrow,
Yeah, go ahead.
because I saw when Tally touched it after when I like green flamed out
hmm
that it hurt her. So I want.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. You can do an attack on it.
Okay. Do I roll for that?
Yeah, regular attack roll.
Okay. Is a 14 hit?
Yeah, give me the damage on it.
The damage. Okay, my bow does 1d6. 5.
Yeah, so you can see It doesn't have a crack or anything, but you can definitely see that your arrow hit and definitely caused a like a scratch. It has been scratched. So you
Okay.
can clearly see that, and it's just
Seeing her do
pulsate.
that,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna copy her, but with a dart.
Yeah, when the arrow hit, the
Ooh.
arrow got engulfed in electric though, and it sort of burned away. You got melted metal falls, and it definitely. Okay, go ahead if you want to go for it.
Does a 10 hit?
Uh, no, a 10 does not hit.
Okay, I missed and I lose.
Yeah. Okay, and uh, two smoke. You guys are you sort of a little bit out of combat in combat if you want. Are you if you guys decide that y'all want to attack this thing, then go for it. Is that what y'all doing?
Two Smokes sees
Kill
no
it.
need to bash things with his quarterstaff.
Yeah. You want to walk over
So,
close to it?
I,
Like
not
do
necessarily,
are you,
no.
did you say you want to be within 10 feet of the orb? Is that what you were saying?
Two Smokes says he wants nothing to do with that thing.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify if you were saying you're walking up next to it. It is pretty.
Small glowing ball that shocks things.
I mean, you saw it and you wanted to, but then you didn't. You kind of know you shouldn't, but
Yeah,
man, I don't know. It's pretty. It's real pretty.
it's really pretty.
It is.
Two Smoke will watch it from here.
Yeah. Okay. So back up if you guys want to if Velvet and Tally if y'all are gonna waylay at this.
No, I give up after that
Okay.
first one missing.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, and now
I'm gonna keep hitting it with my
yeah.
arrows.
So give me 3 attack rolls, and let me know any of the 3 that you get 11 or higher.
I missed by 1. Wow. Feels bad.
Okay, so I have I said over a what? A 10?
It needs to be 11 or higher. It's
11
easy.
or higher.
It's
I
easy to
have a
hit
12
because
and a
it's
13.
stationary, so it's not bad, but it is curved, so it's okay. What did you get on the
Yeah.
3?
I got a 12 and a 13, and then I got a 5.
Okay, so give me 2 attack or 2 damage rolls.
Okay. 5. I got a 6 and a 2, so 8 total.
Okay.
You don't have any modifiers to add to your
Yeah,
damage?
No, that's with modifiers.
so as you
Oh.
yeah,
My strength is really low.
so it's
But you're
still
using a bow, so it's dex.
so the first one does like another scratch. Again, electric engulfs
Oh,
it.
you're right.
And then the second one you throw actually hits perfectly at one of the scratches you made and pierces through it, and it cracks and it turns gray just like the others, and it stops
Whoop
pulsating.
whoop.
So this now looks gray.
I don't know
Okay.
what that accomplished, but it made me feel better. Like I
Yeah.
got revenge.
Okay. So now you guys have this right here is just pretty much a wooden door. So now you've got 4 orbs that are burnt out. The little guy ran through there, and you can do whatever you want.
Since the orb went out, I'm gonna go retrieve my dart again so that I can have my 10
Yep,
back.
you're able to do that.
Oh, and can I go grab my 3 arrows?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And by the way,
Is
if you guys
Tally
want
anything?
arrows, all the arrows that they shot are all laying around too. Y'all would eat.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there was. Well, I think what they shot at least 20 arrows easy.
Okay.
I would. Yeah, if you got. So I would say there's 20 arrows about from them that you could easily add to your inventory if y'all wanted to split that up amongst yourself.
I don't have
Okay.
a bow. I
Uh,
just have darts.
yeah, if you wanna pick up some arrows, there's at least 20 around that are good.
Okay. Hey, Smoke, do you need some arrows? And Tally,
This
there
one
were
does not
6.
shoot arrows. This one only swings his staff.
Okay, I'll take all the arrows. I'm picking them up and I'm like counting the bodies. Hey, Tally, wasn't there 6 of these? Why are there only 5 bodies?
He went in this room.
I
I don't know.
remember.
I want to go fight them. Can we go fight them?
Okay, let's stick together because we split up and that was bad.
Okay, but I mean, you died right in front of me, so.
Let
Okay, I didn't have a response for that.
Sorry, Tally does not
Okay.
have good charisma.
So let me recap for you guys a little bit of what you're not quite sure who the old lady was. Um, but you what you guys would know is she did talk about like a defiled citadel that a dragon is hatched and he's young, and it's better to take care of that now than later. And so it looks like almost with no choice of your own, she has sent you to this citadel to cleanse it of this. So that, I mean, your characters are aware of that.
Okay.
Of that, y'all are aware of
I'm
that.
also a folk hero, so
Yeah,
I'm just kind of like another day in paradise.
yeah. Just for you, it's a Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. So you got this. Do y'all want to do
All
anything with
right.
the door, or just let me know who's
Is
doing
there anything to loot from those were they wyvern?
the little
I'm a rogue. I need
you
to
Probably
can you
loot
can
them
do
kobolds.
yeah, you can do let me see something where's that? I actually had a sheet so I could look at all the thingies here. Let's see. That would be what would we call that to determine somebody? Um a nature. You want to do it? Well, I guess nature would be animals.
Isn't it investigation?
Well, if you want to try to remember what they are, you can do a history or nature. Let's see, it's
I thought
history.
she was just looking for stuff. Are you trying to figure out what they
She
are, or are
she
you
yeah,
trying to
she
find
saw him.
stuff?
She's trying to think of what
I want
her.
to see if I can use any of their stuff.
Yeah. So for the sake of time, any of you guys at any time would have known of or heard of kobolds, you would know what that is. So if any of your characters knew that, you can say that. If your character didn't know that and you want to be hardcore, you can roll a check for it to see if you know it. So it's up to y'all.
I would assume I
Yeah.
know what a kobold is.
So yeah, I mean there's little bits of I mean they were wearing leather armor. Um, on their armor, you can see that it's a shape of a dragon, but it's drawn out of like intricate leaves, like or leaves and vines, and sort of a it like as if it was made out of plants or something. Was drawing the shape of a dragon etched into the leather. It's actually very fine, and all of them. There's several bodies around. They all had that elegant designed uh, dragon on their armor there. As
Okay.
far as any weapons, I mean, you would be able to claim, some swords if you other. They had short swords. They did all have. They had short bows, so you got short swords and short bows laying around if y'all want them and can use them.
Okay.
I'll pick up.
I'll pick up a short bow.
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead and take
and
some
you're able to and
arrows.
there's enough quivers of arrows around that you can have for sure at least a quiver of arrows. There's plenty around. There were
Okay.
lots of little body parts about.
Okay. I'll just take like a small quiver. I don't really plan to use it, but it's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
to have some.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, so so y'all successfully looted the room. You want to do anything else?
No, I guess let's follow Tally into the next room, but can we do it sneakily?
Sneakily, I like that word. Yeah, 1 second here. So you just want to kind of crack open the door here. So, all right. So as you open the door, it for the most part looks like an uneventful hallway. You can see that it opens up to another across the hallway is another door similar to this one. And where you see blue vines, they're supposed to be green. Um, so I'm probably really messing it up with this color coding here. So you can see that they just follow right along and go under this door here as well.
I would like to point out that Tally's starting to get fidgety about what, like, moving their claws like this, just kind of like wanting to make a fist, but trying not to.
Okay, let's keep going. Go ahead and lead the way, Tally. We'll follow you.
Okay, so everybody's going in the room following Tally.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right, Tally, you're going to go all the way to the room is 20 feet, 10 feet wide and 20 feet across. Are you going to go all the way to the door and open? You could easily go through that other door if you want.
I'm gonna like pretend stealth and just like move along the wall and try and
Yeah.
make it to the hallway.
Okay, so yeah, as far as your character knows, you are being very stealthily. And when you get right here, you take 11 points of piercing damage as 3 little darts poke in the back of your neck.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, and we're at two smoke. You see this? You uh, you were able to see the little darts appear at the back of her neck, and you saw her fall
Wow. Okay.
when she got about right here.
This place is a place of death. Why have we come here? I don't want to be here anymore. Move over towards the door
Yeah.
and try to determine what triggered the darts to fire.
Okay, so
Um,
so do an investigation check.
okay. 17.
Yeah, so as you kind of peer around, you can see up at the top of the door, you can see a little like one of the bricks doesn't quite look like the others. It's sort of a little bit discolored. You're as you're looking, you're standing right here. And if you and with your roll that you got, I'll determine that you sort of step on the same plate that Tally is on. You sort of put your foot there, and when you do that, you see the little brick sort of turn up, and you immediately move your foot, and it turns back down. So if you touch that, it
Okay.
sort of turns up, and then you can see that that's triggered. Uh, from what your character knows, at least where Tally is, that's triggered there. That triggers that
Okay.
little thing to open up.
Now is Tally down but not out?
Tally's unconscious right now.
I'm
Okay.
still breathing though.
Yeah.
Right. Can I try to stabilize her?
Yes.
Right.
It's a medicine check.
Oh, and it's a good medicine check too.
Woohoo.
20.
Okay. Yeah. So, Tally, you're stable. Your characters are aware that when you turn to a flame, that you will harm one of your party members that's in your vicinity. You also know that you can, if you choose, because you're stable, you can give up a life. You can do that now. You'll know it'll harm him. If you want to hold an action for when none of your party's around you, you can do that too. Or you can
I'll
not. You
do
can
that.
you can hang out
I'll
too.
wait because I know it'll hurt him because I don't
Yeah.
want to hurt my
I'm
friends.
saying your character's aware of that mechanic of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also to
So I'll wait.
to smoke, you're aware of that too. You saw that happen to. I
Yeah.
mean, y'all are aware. Y'all get it. If somebody green flames, they're gonna come back, but you better not be next to them when it happens. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah,
So I go ahead and step away from
yeah,
Tally. I'm going to step backwards.
absolutely. And if you wanted to appear, you'd completely be able to do that if you wanted to.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I know that this is a door, right?
Yes.
Can I try and like appear just on the other side of the door?
You for the mechanic, you can't appear somewhere you haven't seen yet.
It kind of works
Okay.
like Nightcrawler's teleport.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna appear right there then.
Yeah. Yes. You're. Yeah. So you appear there, and nothing happens to the mechanism. And we are now. You actually still have. Oh, I'm sorry. And okay. So yes, Andrew took your. We probably gave you an extra action there. I guess you got to investigate, and then you got to heal. That's okay. It's all good. Okay. So you still have some. You have plenty of movement and action though. Or no, I'm sorry. We're missing a turn. My bad. We're at Velvet's turn now. I'm sorry. And totally feel free if I skip you, jump in, be like Christopher.
Okay. So she just appears. That means
You
she
actually,
trigger.
yeah, actually, and technically that would happen on your turn, uh, Tally. Technically, you know, you're
Yeah.
yeah, that. So actually, yeah, You can do that, but it's actually your turn right now, Velvet.
Okay. Can I enter the room but for additional traps?
Yeah, you want to come in and do an investigation check? Yeah. Now where?
Yes, please.
Okay, are you going to do like him, sort of duck in the door and check? Or
I'm
you want to
gonna
go?
duck in, and once I see there aren't any, I'm gonna proceed to the other side of the room. Like as I go,
Okay, yeah. If you
I'll be
duck
like,
in,
what?
you can do
Yeah.
an investigation check.
Okay. 11 plus. So I got a 17.
Yeah. So as you walk in, you step on this plate as you're looking behind you, and you can see when you step on that plate uh, the little block flips up, and when you see that flip up, you quickly remove your foot, and it closes back up.
Okay.
It's right above the doorway. This brick is you have the doorway, and above the doorway is where the brick is.
And do I see any other bricks that look out of place?
Um, you would need to let me know specifically what square you're investigating. You guys can
Uh,
see how this mechanism. You can see the mech. Now you're moving onto that plate like fully.
oh, I'm investigating this plate right here.
Well, so are you investigating the plate being on the plate or next to the plate?
Next to, but that's the one. Oh, I see what you're saying. So I moved back and
Yeah,
then it
you
came
saw
where.
that when you touch that plate, that
Okay.
little thing is about to trigger, but you backed off.
Okay.
So you know that if you were to step on that, your character would be aware that you probably are going to trigger that little trap over the door.
And can I disarm it, or is that all I
Yeah,
can
if
do on
you
my turn? Is
no,
okay.
I would allow you to do that if you want to try to disarm the trap.
What
Let's see
skill do
that.
you want me to use for
Let's
disarm?
pick something fun. Let's say
Okay.
survival.
Survival. Ooh, I have a +3. And I rolled a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, yeah, you reach up and try to um you sort of what if you image this here, you're sort of stepping on the plate to make the little thing come up, and you're trying to shove one of your arrows in there, and you're able to get it, but it snaps and breaks the arrow in half. So you try to sort of jam it, but it didn't work.
Okay.
Okay, and that takes us back now. Uh, Tally, now you're able to appear in this
It
area.
won't hurt. It won't hurt her, right?
You when you appeared there, you appeared on that, and you're standing there. There is no depression in it, and it did not trigger the trap in the square that you
No,
appeared.
because I was green flaming next to her, so that wouldn't hit her, right? Because that's what I was holding my action for nobody to be around me, so it wouldn't hurt him.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, no, it would hit her where she's at,
So I would just
but
stay there.
but you can again mechanic wise, you guys are aware of this. You would have plenty of movement to move away from her. Your characters completely get the whole mechanic of how the green flame works.
Okay, so
So
I
yeah,
should
you
move
would.
away.
Yeah, you know that she's probably going to want to
Okay.
appear. You completely would have done that. And Tally,
Okay.
you were able to successfully do that.
Okay, then yeah.
And and where you appeared, it did not on this particular square you're at. It you appeared there full pressure. It did not trigger the trap. You don't see it move at all.
And I'm just gonna start stretching and say, guys should be careful. Got a big trap over there. Instant kill. Ah, you could probably jump over it though if you're smart.
Yeah, you guys can um, just let me know if you want to try to jump over that or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
It's not
And
the I would say this character Velvet. You know that what you tried to do wasn't necessarily dumb. It just didn't work. Like it just snapped. You didn't jam it in there well enough. It's not
I'm
like
not calling I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just like
yeah,
my character's just like if you're smart about it, don't just jump on the trigger.
yeah. And you're aware that your attempt to do it just failed, but it's not necessarily like the attempt to disarm it was wrong or anything. You weren't successful at it. Like your
yeah.
character knows that. Y'all know that it
Okay.
flips up if you step, and so y'all either way, whatever y'all want to do.
Okay. I
All right. Well, I will try to traverse the switch, the plate
Yeah. Okay.
trap.
So give me we set a survival check on that.
Alrighty. And
A 10? Yeah. So kind of the same thing. You sort of press down on the plate and you take one of the mini arrows that's about. You try to jam it in there. You are able to get it in there, and it holds for just a moment and then it snaps.
Damn.
And now we're back up to uh,
Velvet. Okay.
Velvet. Now you can do,
So
yeah, you can do whatever you want there. You guys can.
I'm going to.
You're aware that where Tally is, it did not trigger the trap.
So I'm going to go in, and I know I can step on this plate here that I'm pinging.
Yes, y'all, your characters know that the the places directly in front of the door and at least one of the squares in front of the other door does not trigger the trap. Your characters are all aware that this will trigger it and this will trigger it. There's two squares that you have not checked, so you know of at least three squares that won't trigger it and two squares that will.
Uh, can I try and jump to where Tally's at? That way I can.
Yeah, I think you can do like a
Control.
running jump and then like your strength. Let me
Okay.
see if I can find that here. I think it's let me hunt for it here. If I can't find it in 5 seconds, we'll make up a rule.
Okay.
What's your strength modifier?
Is a +1.
It's better than me. I got a 0, I think. Maybe a
Oh
negative.
man.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Just give me a. Let's see. You have acrobatics.
Mhm.
Give me a strength. Let's see. Acrobat. Make sure that's strength. You can actually
It's
either
a.
do acrobatics or athletics. You can pick. You're either going to do this sort of a jump or sort of an acrobatics move. You get to pick and roll and let me know your outcome.
I got an 18 +5 with acrobatics, and so that gives me 23.
Yeah, and so actually, what you do is you go into that room and you're doing an acrobatics thing, and you kind of catch yourself on the wall, and being a tabaxi, you're able to sort of scamper over and were you going right next to Tally? Is that
Yeah.
yeah? So you're there, and you see that the mechanism is not triggered on that one.
Okay.
And you're right in front of so both of you are in front of the door. You still have things you can do. I mean, you're right in front of the door
Oh,
there.
can I open the door?
Yeah. So
Sneakily?
yeah. So okay, if you're gonna open the door sneakily, I'll give you
Yeah.
the same thing. You can pick. Is it gonna go north or south? What's gonna be revealed to you?
Let's reveal south.
So as you open the door, ever so slightly, you can see a room that looks to be, from what you can see, it's kind of clear. Other than I'm not going to draw this, but the vines are on the floor just as before. You can see them kind of sprouting out
Okay.
along the floor, and you're able to see this. You don't see any trace of the little the little
Bubble.
guy. You're able to see it. And the door's sort of cracked open, and you can see that. Other than that, other
Okay.
than the vines, the room looks empty.
Okay. I will, that's all I'm gonna do. I'll wait till Tally can tell me what her point of
Yeah,
view is.
and you definitely know that that's not the whole room. You can
Yeah.
you can tell that.
Okay.
Okay, and now we're back up to Tally. So Tally, you're able to see what she is.
Okay, I'm just gonna like open my door casually. I'm not really
You mean
worried about it.
open the door all the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so as you open the door,
I don't walk in yet though. I just
yeah.
opened the door. I learned my lesson.
So as you open the door, you can see that the vines go all the way up and you can hear this sound of, and it says, "What are you doing in my citadel?"
I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna look for traps, but you should look for traps before I go on the things, okay? So I look, try and see if there's any traps.
Inside the room.
Yeah, just like right in front of me. I'm not entering the room or anything.
Yeah, so in front of you is just an open door. You're able to
Yeah,
see
but
in the
remember
room.
there was that spike fall trap, so I want to make sure there's
Oh,
not one
oh,
of
you mean you want
those.
to investigate? Oh, I got you. Yeah, go ahead. Just do an
Yeah.
investigation check.
Okay.
I got you.
What? One sec. I got a 13.
Yeah, so you're able to tell that the space in front of you, this is where you checked, and that appears to be solid and no problem. But
I
that was
don't
that
think
was
there's
that was
traps, but you should still look.
yeah, that was your action though.
Yeah.
And so now we're at two smoke. You're able to see this. Let's see what happened here. Oh, I see. I accidentally got to map layer here. Oops. Sorry. How did
That's
that
okay.
happen?
I saw the entire world shift.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, let me get back on the. There we go.
This one is unsteady on his own legs.
Yeah. So you're able to see. Uh, two smoke's not necessarily to see past the room, but you can see, and you can see the room has been opened there. So it's your move.
Yeah.
You're aware
Okay.
of how the tripping mechanism works. You can see that when they went on those squares, they were not hit.
Okay.
You know that
I will repeat their movements.
you yeah, you could if you're gonna try to jump, you can try to jump past them and into the next room, but you wouldn't be able to occupy the exact same square as them.
Oh, right. Okay.
Y'all are
Would
y'all
my character be able to try and like catch him so that I can hold him so he doesn't have to enter the room?
um yeah, I'll allow that if y'all want to try it.
All right. So while it's still my turn, I would just look to him and be like, "Come here, brother."
If you're willing to do that, I'll allow you to go, and you can sort of grapple him, and you're almost kind of holding him above. Y'all still don't know what would happen if you were to touch that. I mean, it may be a solid one, maybe not. You're not sure, but if you
Yeah,
wanted,
but my
if
character's being really cautious
if
because
that's what
they
you want to
died
do,
like 3 times to
yeah,
traps.
if that's what you want to,
How much do we trust the DM?
yeah, if that's what you want to do, you're completely able to do it. You're not
I
putting pressure on that plate. Now,
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Yeah.
and
if
do that.
if you want to test and gently lower him and see, you can do that. If you want to, remember how y'all were dipping and just sort of touching, you're allowed to do that if you want to see what would happen. It's up to
I
you.
mean, if he wants
Okay,
to
yeah.
try and touch
We
his
can
toe
test
with
it,
it, he
but if it starts
can.
to
So
open up,
yeah, so as you touch down on that, you can see the little flap sort of, as you press, it begins to open, and as you back off, it
pick me
shuts
up, pick
back.
me up, pick me up.
Yeah. So you're all right. So you're holding him.
Who does not need to be stabbed more than once with arrows?
It is now Velvet's turn.
All right.
And
Velvet.
y'all see this. Y'all do see the dragon. You're aware of that. Like you know
All right.
that's there.
Velvet's gonna hop in that room.
Yeah.
And she's going to take her. What does the most damage?
Where in the room are you gonna go? Like, can you show me what square you're gonna go to?
What
Okay.
does
I'm
the most
gonna.
damage?
Okay. I'm gonna get right up next to him. I'm gonna hop and get right up in his face.
Melee range. You're able to do that. Yeah.
Melee range. Yep. I've got
Yep.
and I am gonna take my rapier
Yep.
and I am gonna stab him in his belly.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right. I got a 17 plus 5.
Sorry.
22?
Yeah.
22?
22 hits.
Oh, I gotta do my damage. Damn it. Okay. Damage. And that's 1d8 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 9. I can't believe I had to count that on my
9
fingers.
damage.
9.
Okay.
9.
Yeah. So as you hit him, he you can tell that he took a shot. You can tell you hit him. And he says,
Oh shit! It's his turn.
he says, I took care of the red dragon and I took care of the blue dragon. You'll be no match for me. I am the ruler of this citadel. And he blows out at you, and the entire room. It does not affect Tally and Two Smoke, but you can see this. The whole room turns sort of a green smoke color, and Velvet, you take 42 points of poison damage.
Okay, I had 4 left, so I think am I just dead now, or am I
I
in
imagine
death
42
saves?
points of poison damage probably takes you down.
So I'm not doing any death saves or
Yeah,
anything.
no. Yeah, so you
I
immediately
just
you
green.
immediately green flame. You go
Okay,
down and you green flamed.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, so you're a green flame and you're like, "Man,
Was
real
worth it.
real quick just so I know where how many lives do you have left now, Velvet?
I have 7. Oh no no no. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Left.
5, 6. I have 6.
Okay. And two uh two smoke two smoke, how many do you have left of your hearts?
I think I died when I came out of the well, and then I died outside with the vines. So I'm
Like
down 2.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Tally?
I have 5 left.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Um I just wanted to know when I'm going to kill you so I could be more dramatic about it. Um okay, so
Okay.
that okay, so that ends his turn and we are now up to Tally. It's your turn. So you can see that you're aware that Velvet ran into the room. She ran across all those squares and nothing happened to her other than she died.
Okay. I'm gonna set down my brother right
On
next to me where
oh,
Tally was.
okay, where she was. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, so like right
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna
And
set him down.
and nothing happens with the thing.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go into the room. Does the smoke hurt immediately? Or is it gone?
No, the smoke went and then dissipated about as fast as it appeared.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go up here
Yeah, you're right
Okay.
on him.
Nice.
and I'm gonna punch him.
Yep, able to do that.
Alright, so that's 8 plus 3, which is 12. No. 11.
11. Like, what's your attack roll?
My attack roll was 11 and 9. I don't think I hit him either time.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, both of the. So you go and it looks good, but you're just not quite landing them.
Okay,
And
yeah.
and then also, just real quick for a mechanic of the game, if you guys are going to attack him on your next turn, I'm totally fine with you pre-rolling that if you want. You can just let us know. And I'm also fine with it if something happens that you would want to change, you wouldn't want to roll, you can do that too. But for the sake of mechanics, if you want to pre-roll your attacks, that's totally okay. Okay, so Two Smoke, you're up. So
All right.
you can see your buddy, your fellow adventurers have found this dragon that appears to have killed 2 other dragons and is sort of the king of the citadel right now.
All right. Well, I slip into the room
Hmm.
and I attack with my quarterstaff.
Yeah, does that need to be within melee range? I think so, right? It's on.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so you'd be there. Okay, go ahead.
You do know that the rogue is green flamed right now, right?
No,
Uh,
I did not.
yeah, no, he would. Yeah, it was. But again, I'm going to give you that your character, y'all are well aware that you do not want to go next to someone who's green flame. So you would
Fair enough.
Yeah.
you would have stood there, no problem. Unless you absolutely want to do it, I'm going to assume your characters are not going to want to hang around somebody that does that.
No, not going to willingly put myself in harm's way unless I'm trying to save somebody.
Yeah. Now, one thing that you won't have control over is if you're insta killed, then you immediately green flame. You don't have control over that. So
Yeah.
So I already have green flamed. I'm ready
yeah,
to come. So he would be safe standing next to me, right?
Well, it's I don't know. You want to find out, or you tell me. You do you want to find out if someone's already glowing flame, you get close to it if it affects you, or do you want to go there? You tell me.
No, I'm not going to chance it.
Yeah, that answer
I
you.
just kind of I came in the room and kind of
Yeah,
sidestepped,
yeah, yeah. Your
come
character's
in.
yeah. You're not aware of that yet. Y'all don't know about the. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And Okay. So all right. Go ahead. And you're gonna do your attack.
Yeah, that's a 16 to hit.
16 misses. So you guys are aware that I think you did a 22, I think, hit and a 16 misses. Um, Once you guys get the AC, I'll tell you. Okay, so now we're at Velvet. You're able to appear 30 feet wherever you want to, back to full health and full spells. And
I'm
I
gonna
recommend
cast.
flanking with me. That's why I'm positioned where I am.
well,
Yeah.
I don't do the flanking mechanic, so that wouldn't affect here. So don't do it
Oh,
for that.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so would I get my sneak attack?
yeah, they're in. Yeah, they're within 5 feet. So yeah, you
Yeah.
get that.
Okay.
Yeah, oh
Cool.
yeah, you can
So I'm gonna
sneak.
do that.
Yeah, totally,
So
you can get that.
I rolled a 16 plus 5, so 21 with
21
my
does hit.
rapier,
So now you know that 21 hits and a 16 misses.
and then I got 12 hit with my rapier,
Mm-hmm.
and then with my sneak damage an extra 3, so 15 damage.
All right. So yeah, he definitely didn't enjoy that. And that ends uh, Velvet's turn, and it's now his turn, and he goes for two smoke. Oops. And that's going to be sorry. That's going to be an 18 to hit. Does that hit? Two smoke.
Hold on a second. Yes, that
Oh, I think I
hits.
wrote it down. Okay. All right. So you take um, 15 points of piercing damage plus 7 points of poison damage. So you take 22 damage total. So he bites you and poison sort of seeps out of his fangs onto you. So you're taking 22 points of damage total. I think he had said earlier that his hit points was 11. Um, so that should that should take him down. So he would green flame, and Tally, you would take 1 point of green flame damage.
Okay.
And it is it feels like I skipped somebody. Did I skip you, Tally?
No, it's my turn now.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
I'm after the dragon.
Yeah, that's right. That was the dragon's turn. Yes, and now it's your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, quick question.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Tabaxi, I can use clawed or unarmed strikes that do slashing damage. Can
Mhm.
I do that instead of my punches and still add my dex modifier?
Absolutely, go for it. I'm good
Okay,
with that. Fine with that.
just for flavor.
Yeah.
So I rolled 19 plus 3, which is 22.
Yeah, and y'all know that hits.
Okay, and then I also rolled a 15 plus 3, which is 18.
18 points of damage. Yeah.
No,
So,
18 to hit.
yes,
18
both
to
those
hit.
hit. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
and then I did
So
a total of.
yeah. So now your characters know that an 18 hits. And a 16 misses and an 18 hits. So y'all are aware of
Yes.
that. Okay.
Okay. And I did 7 plus 6 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you guys have definitely taken a chunk out of him for sure, and it is now. Oh, let me see if I recharged. Of course, like I'll ever recharge. That's Velvet. Now it's. Oh no, no, I'm sorry. It's two smokes turn, and you're able to appear. Did we lose audio on you, two smoke? Oh, I don't see him in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Did we lose Velvet?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
He
you.
said his computer crashed. Um,
Can he do by phone on his do Discord by phone because y'all it's clear what's going on. There's not you're just in a boss battle.
okay. Oh, he lost his internet connection.
Yeah, I'm saying does he have is he able to text you or
Yeah, I'm texting him right now.
okay? Ask him.
I asked him if he wants to
Yeah, if he
do
wants to
this.
attack, just have him roll his attack, and he can just really at this point he would be okay if he just went to Discord. He would completely be able to finish the module if he could just do Discord on his phone even. And he can just do his attack real quick and text you what it is. Because I'm assuming that's what he'd want to do.
Okay.
He also just green flamed, so do I take another point of damage?
No, that was
Okay.
that's what you took was when that happened.
Okay.
Hey!
Alright, so now we know that standing next to people with green flame doesn't cause damage unless they green flame right next to you, right?
No, when he green flamed, you were affected by it.
Yeah, but I'm not affected because I'm just standing next to him, right?
Right? No. You yes, but you you can assess what you want from that, but it may not be the full mechanic. You may or may
Okay.
not be right about that mechanic. He green flamed and you took a point of damage. It's your turn. You're not taking a point of damage right now. No. What's your character?
Okay.
For the sake of argument, the question your character doesn't know: if someone's green flaming and you enter a space within 5 feet of them while they're green flaming, you're not aware of if you take damage or not. You are already in that
Okay.
space. You don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want to back out and come back in, you could answer that question.
I'm kind of trapped, so no.
You'd be able to leave. You can leave the.
Oh, we got video.
Now if you're wanting a mechanic of the game, yeah, you are able to leave. I'll give you this metagame on it. You're in the area and you have been affected. You can leave the area without being affected. Now, if you return to the
Okay.
area, you'll have to see. But if this question you were saying is, can I walk in this square and leave the area? Yeah, you would not be affected to do that. To leave that, you would not be
Oh,
affected.
okay.
It's not going to hurt you to do that. If you want to go back into
All
it, then you
right.
can answer the other question.
All right, now I'm good. I'll chill where I am.
All right, Smoke, what you doing?
Let me put it this way. Think of it like provoking an opportunity of attack. You can sort of circle a person and you don't really provoke anything. So you're just sort of circling around and exiting, but it's not like it hits you with an opportunity. So yeah, you can move where you want. So yeah, you tell me where you want to go.
I'm good where I was.
Okay. All right. Okay, so now that's Tally's turn. Two Smoke, you're up, and you're green flamed. You appear full health, so you should be at 7 hearts now. And you're able to make your attack if you want, whatever you want to do.
You said I'm green flamed?
No, yeah, you were, and now you're back.
Oh.
Wherever you want to go,
Oh,
you
okay.
can move too. It doesn't cost you a movement to appear somewhere, so you can
Right.
you can
Turn your audio off on
roll 20.
on roll 20, Andy, because we're getting like a double.
Apologies.
It's all good. We just thought maybe we were possessed or something. I've reappeared.
Well, I mean, my whole internet glitched out. I had to reboot. It was freaking wild. I'm going to go ahead and go for another attack
Yep.
with quarterstaff.
Yep, you able to do that?
And I doubt I hit it. I got a 10.
Yeah, 10 misses. Your characters are aware that an 18 hit and a 16 misses. So y'all know that. Okay, so now we're at Velvet. You're up.
All
And
right.
and there's
I'm going
plenty
to.
there's plenty giving you that sneak attack if you want it.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my rapier, and I
Mm-hmm.
got an 18.
Yep, that hits.
And I rolled a 9 plus 3. So I do a total of 12 damage, including my sneak attack.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, again, you guys are very aware that he's talking a big game, but you're not you're not as weak. And he kind of snarls and he's like, a challenge. I like it.
Oh no.
And so he let's see if we can get that sucker back. He goes to here, provoking two. No, actually, He'll go to here, provoking an opportunity of attack of all three of you guys. You all can make an attack of opportunity. Everybody roll.
I guess since we're
I
cats, we
miss.
Ooh.
I missed.
Okay. So you know what? You know a
I
16.
hit.
Yeah, you hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is a regular attack like your rapier. It's not like a sneak attack or anything.
I got an 8 damage on that attack.
All right. Okay, and two smoke. Did you hit?
a 18.
18 does. That,
Nice.
yeah, that does hit. And give me your damage.
Roll for damage. Ten.
How much? 10?
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, yeah. So he clearly he goes back, and one he misses. He takes 2 hits. He's wounded by these hits. It affects him, and he backs out of the way, and he sort of regathers himself, and again, some kind of green blood dripping down here, mixed with everything, and he sort of laughs, and then, and he blows this um, poison breath, and each of you take 42 points of poison damage.
I did.
Well, I'm pretty sure we all just KO'd.
Yeah,
Green flames all around.
yeah.
Do the green flames ignite the poisonous gas and perhaps do any damage on the
No.
dragon?
No.
Damn.
No.
That'd
So
be
yeah,
pretty sick.
Right?
so
Like, you think
as this
this would have done
happens,
that.
he has obviously in his heart just won the day, but to his surprise, Julie, you can appear, or Tally, you can appear 30 feet wherever you want.
Have to say something.
So I'm
separate.
gonna appear right there and then use my move.
Well, yeah, you would be occupying. He has blocked the door where he's at right now. You can appear
I'm
there.
not.
Yes.
I'm not trying to go through the door.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was
Yeah, you-
wondering if I could appear under him because he's a large creature.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say occupying the exact same space,
Okay,
but
that's fine. All right, and then I would like to move.
do what now? I lost you.
Your voice.
And then I'm gonna go there,
Yeah, you're able to do that.
and then I'm going to try and do my claw attacks again.
Yep, you're able to do that.
Okay, miss. 17.
So you guys are aware that an 18 will hit when you went with what you felt was at the level of a 17 attack that actually missed.
Okay, so we
you're-
know 18
Yeah,
is what we need
your
to hit.
characters are now aware of that. Again, so if you want to pre-roll your attacks, totally fine if that's what you want to do.
Cool.
Okay, and we're up to 2 smoke. You can appear where you want.
Smoke will occupy this space.
Mhm.
Smoke
Yeah,
goes for another attack with his staff.
yeah, you appear there, and he's a little bit surprised. Like he took you guys out, and you're right there. I hate
It
cats.
does. Oh, said a 16 doesn't hit.
Yeah, 16 doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay, and we're up to Velvet. You reappear.
All right, so I am going to occupy this spot right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to attack him with my rapier again.
Yep.
And I got a 19, which hits. So I did 5, 6. I did 13 damage
Yeah,
with my sneak attack.
absolutely. And so he's a little
I
bit
love these dice.
he's a little bit confused. Let's see. Okay, so he doesn't want to try that again because you guys beat him up too much. So he is going to take a bite at Velvet.
Okay.
Um, that's probably going to hit because that's 19 plus 7, so I'm pretty sure. So he does uh, 15 points of piercing and 7 points of poison, so 22 points of damage total. Oh, you muted?
I only had 9, so did I just green flame?
Yeah, yeah. So you, yeah, but you didn't
Okay.
affect anybody. So
Bye.
y'all don't forget to mark off your hearts. um, okay, and with
I
his
have 4.
claw attack, um, let's see. Okay, with his claw attack, he goes for Tally. 10 plus 7, 17.
Yeah,
So if that hits, he hits you for 11 points of slashing damage.
I'm unconscious, but not
Not
straight
dead.
up
Okay.
dead.
And then with his other claw attack, he goes for two smoke. And a 1 plus 7 is an 8, so I'm guessing he misses.
Indeed.
And that's it. We are back up to Tally.
Death saving
Yeah,
throws.
death saving throw.
I got an 8, so that's a fail.
One fail. Okay. And it's up to two smoke. Your turn. And you're fine. You didn't get hurt.
Let me go over and assist Tolly in stabilizing Tolly.
See, you want to. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you're able to.
All right.
Yeah, you're able to move without any kind of you don't provoke anything. Yeah.
14.
14. Tali is stable. Tali, you know that you can green flame and appear at will now. But if you do it right
I'm
now,
gonna wait.
you know you're gonna hurt two smoke if you did it right now.
This
And
smoke
two
stop
smoke,
Can I move
movement.
away from
yes,
Tolly?
yes, you're aware that that would happen. Yes, you could move back if you want. Um, and that then takes us to Velvet. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to stay where I'm at
Mm-hmm.
and use my rapier. A 19, but only 9 damage this time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he takes that. Um, and so as he's looking, and he sees Tally on the ground, and he says, "Won't you just die?" And he attacks Tally with a. Let's see. This is a 18, which hits you for 22 points of damage. So that should green flame you.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So he strikes. Um,
Wait, is she green flamed if she already... Oh, she
no,
hasn't green flamed
she
out
was
yet. Okay.
unconscious, and y'all don't die very well. So he
Oh,
went
okay,
after
okay,
her,
okay.
and she green flame there. Um, let me know, guys, if you get within 2 hearts. Okay, just let me know that if you're down to
Okay.
2. Be like, hey, Christopher, I'm down to 2. Okay, and then so he does that, and you actually when they force a death, you green flame instantly. So you turned into a flame. He then turns over to Velvet, are you green flame right now, Velvet? Or
No, I'm solid again.
you're solid up? He turns to Velvet, and he probably hits you. That should be 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh wait, yeah, he rolled over 14.
His attack was a 19.
Yeah, I had 9 points, so am I flamed or?
No.
You're just
No,
down.
you're just down. No, yeah, you're
Okay.
down. You're not out.
Okay.
And then with his other attack, he goes for golly, dude, you're lucky, man. So I guess a 9 isn't going to take you down. So he just cannot.
No.
He can't land a blow on Two Smoke. He's not
Smoke
took a,
is too fast for
yeah.
you.
As he spun around to take a shot at Two Smoke, he didn't quite land it. And that now takes us up to Tally. It's your turn. You can appear, and you're good.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll appear and I will attack twice.
Yeah, able to do that.
Alright, that doesn't hit. That also doesn't hit.
It looked good though, right? Just
I just stopped using the claws. I gotta keep using the claws.
Yeah. Okay, so then that takes us to Two Smoke. You're up. So I think all your party's up or flamed.
All right. Quarterstaff attack.
Yep, able to do
Does not hit.
that. Okay, and Velvet, you're up with your sneak attack.
He can't hit me. I can't hit him.
y'all are just but I don't imagine necessarily like a big epic. It's kind of like this, like yeah,
Cat bursting
he's
into
like,
flames over here.
yeah. There's a lot of hissing and showmanship going on, but no real blows or no blows are being landed.
Fur ain't flying.
I rolled a 1 on my death save.
Oh, you're unconscious?
Yeah, so that's a 2, right?
Yeah, that hits you
No,
for 2.
you
with
green
11
flame, didn't
points.
you?
I thought
I
you
was-
did. No, that's right. She just got unconscious. So you have 2 fails.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 2 fails.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the end of yours. So he
Yeah,
goes.
don't waste your time on me, guys, because I'll just green flame. Hopefully I'll fail, but we'll see.
No, yeah, it's okay. No, he's not gonna waste. He's willing to waste his time on you. So he comes down with a
Come at me, bro.
26 to hit you for 22 points of damage.
Oh, and so now I
Green
just green flame.
flame.
Yeah, you just green flame.
Okay. I have 3 hearts.
Okay. All right, and we are. So that was his first one. He goes to do a claw attack on Tally. That may not do it. That's 13.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nice.
Finally, he Tally. She kind of saw the method that Two Smoke was doing of the and jumping around, and she tried it and it worked, and he missed. and now it's so. And then he goes for Two Smoke. Wow. So I rolled a 1 the first time, the second time a 2, and this time I just rolled a 3 against Two Smoke. So unless a 10 hits you, so I'm assuming the next roll, I don't even need to roll, it's probably going to be a 4 against you, and then a 5, and eventually I'll get there, but he misses. He cannot hit Two Smoke for nothing. And it is now the end of his turn, and we are back up to Tally. It's your turn.
Yeah, both my punches missed. I keep forgetting to use the claws.
If it's something you had wanted to, you're saying in a role playing sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Because
Okay.
I as a cat, I have claws.
So,
I keep
yeah.
saying I'm gonna use the claws. I just keep going. Oh wait.
So okay, so that so now it is two Smoke. It's your turn.
Alrighty. Once again, he parries up with quarterstaff. And still does not hit.
All right. Looks great. Like
Telling you guys, bludgeoning weapons do not work.
he can't hit nobody. Y'all can't hit nobody. Velvet, you're up, and you're Up.
Okay. I hit him for 14 damage, including my sneak attack.
Yes, you're able to do that.
Oh,
Okay, so
level 1.
I know, it's so
so
rough.
here's what he does. He is going to uh, circle around, giving an opportunity to attack from Tally and Two Smoke.
Get him.
Natural 1.
All right, that's how to do it. So that was all right, and Two Smoke.
Whiffed it.
He missed. All right. So yes. Okay. Good. So his plan worked, and then he's like, why won't you die? And he breathes out on all of you. Each of you take 42 points of poison damage, and you all instantly green flame.
Yep.
I have 2 hearts.
All right.
2
Same.
hearts left.
Okay. So
Same.
tallies at 2. Do you know what you're at? Two Smoke. You know about where you are.
I think he's only died like 4 times.
Yeah, I've got 5.
Yeah. You know what? That's right. What I thought too. Okay. So
That's what I was at when we entered this
So Tally,
area with the dragon.
you're up 30 feet of movement wherever you want to go. All right.
I appear there, and then I kind of circle behind the dragon right here with my movement, and then we'll try with the claws.
Go for it.
Get him.
Natural 1. So
Woo!
there we go.
Switch
I'm gonna
those
take out
dice.
my hand axe. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I got a 17, which is better, but still doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's plus 5, so
yeah.
I got a 19.
You hit,
Okay, and then a d6,
and you
and then
add
I got 4 damage.
so 4 plus your modifier.
Yeah, my modifier is a 3.
Okay, and it's now two Smoke. It's your turn.
All right. Wing, bada, 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 bada.
No.
What did you roll? Switch your dice out. Come on.
That's how to do it.
Smoke roller 2. That's
So
why
now-
they call me Two Smoke.
So now it's Velvet. You're able to appear. Well, actually, I'm sorry. You didn't. You're normal. No, you did get out. So you
yeah,
can
we all got
but you
green
can
cast.
appear where you want. That's fine.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at,
Yeah.
and I stab him with my rapier. I got 19
Yep,
for
that hits.
11 damage, and I say, "Why won't you die?"
So as you're saying that, tell me how you want to do this.
I want to like jump up and like stab him in the like stomach, and then like slide down, and then
Yeah.
jab him with my sneak attack, and just keep sliding down.
So as you do that, acid, poison, and
Oh
acid just sort of
my God.
splutters out over you, and you take. Let's see.
Do I take damage too because I'm in proximity?
You're behind. She's doing this. I'm assuming
doing
from the
the
front
front.
down, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
take 28 points of acid and poison damage.
And then poof, I'm green smoke,
Yeah.
1 heart.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and he and so as this happens, you guys can see his sliced body begin to fall. And oh, do we lose you, Julie?
No, I'm here.
Okay. You turn black. So so as this happens, you guys can see almost like a light emanating from him, similar to the green flame that you guys have been doing, but this isn't necessarily affecting you, and it becomes so bright that you're blinded by it. And before, where you felt a feeling of falling, you now feel almost G-forces pushing on you as you just feel yourself going very, very, very quickly. As you come to, you find yourself seated in the seat where you were before, holding an empty bowl, and you can see the elderly lady there. She's there to greet you, and she says, "Oh, my dear precious kitties, I knew you could do it." And something that didn't catch your eye before, but it catches your eye now, is you can see above the fireplace. Um, and probably why it didn't catch your eye before is before there was like a curtain, but now the curtain's been drawn back and there's a elegant painting behind there, and you can see it's a picture of. You can assess this is the elderly woman. She looks much younger, and she has sort of a basket, and in the basket is three little, looks like newborn kittens, and they seem to have features that match your own.
Oh my god, so cute. So cute.
One has never had milk quite like that before.
Yeah,
What just
and
happened?
and she looks at Oh, Julie, did you hear all that? Oh,
I was listening.
oh, you were okay. I didn't. So you heard the red dragon appeared and killed everybody? Okay. Oh,
No.
okay. She's like, I already played that module. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So as is and she looks over at two technically you guys are in here. Let me move you in here. She looks over at Two Smoke and she says, "See, my dear, you always have a home here." And she ladles some milk into your bowl.
I just curl up in front of the fireplace and fall
So
asleep
you
like
guys,
a cat.
yeah,
Is content.
you guys get let's see. So you're probably gonna jump some levels here. Y'all each got 1,300 experience for this encounter. So, yeah, so yeah,
That's
so
like
as
3
you
levels, I think.
as you go to lay down, she's like, "Okay, now, sweetie, it's time to go." And she kind of
Just kind of
push you guys.
brushes us
So
out.
you guys yeah, so you can see you all each have milk. You can leave it there. You can take it with you. You can see the pot still has some milk in it. So let's do sort of a last action inside of here, and then we'll do one more action as you leave. So, Julie, any action you want to do in here? If
My
she's
character really wants to go to sleep. Can I do a constitution something to try and actually fall asleep and keep
she
her from waking me
you
up?
you clearly are large humanoid. You're large humanoid cats.
Mm-hmm.
However, in her eyes, you might as well be little kittens that don't sleep inside. You need to get outside on the porch.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she's like, come along, honey. So she's talking to you as if you guys are little kittens, but you're.
Okay.
So
All
yeah, she's
right.
like,
Yeah.
now
Then
see, you're
I'll
sleepy,
just take
honey.
a
Let's
bowl.
go. Yeah. So
I'll just take my bowl and leave.
yeah. So if you're taking a bowl with you, then just remind me so I can tell you what it is, so you can add it to your sheet. Okay, and two um, Two Smoke. What do you want to do?
Two Smoke will drink more milk.
Yeah. So you're able to do that, and she's willing to ladle in as much as you want. She'll keep going.
Oh, okay. Then I would stay in there and I would just drink all of the milk.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're able to do that, and you're able to make it out with a bowl as well. Okay. You want to do anything else? She's sort of like she's like, okay, kitties, you've taken care of the mouse. Like that. I mean, that's how she's sort of acting, like as if she get in here and take care of this mouse. You've done that. Now she's like, okay, now cats go outside. So she's sort of in a smiling way ushering you out. Yeah. So Two Smokes, you want to do anything here before you exit, or before you're exited?
Is there anything I can look? Maybe go look in the cupboard or drawer, something like that I can search in.
Yeah, as you sort of make any sort of movement not towards the door, she, not in an aggressive way, but she sort of places her cane in sort of a guiding way. Again, as if completely ignoring you, that you're this adventurer who now is whatever 1,300 points does. I don't know, what's that, third or fourth level? It, like, she ignores your strength and that, and just sort of, come along now. Let's go outside. It's time to go outside. And she's sort of, you know, prodding you toward the door.
Okay.
Not so she's not in an aggressive way, but in a
Yeah.
Picture like a grandma telling the kids to get outside. That's sort of the thing. Okay, so and same Velvet. Anything you want to do before?
I would like to so I'm gonna finish up my milk because I feel like it
Yeah,
gave me extra lives,
there's enough
and
if you
whatever
want to
she gives
take.
me.
Yeah, if you were wanted to exit with a bowl, you'll be able to do that.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna hug her, and
yeah.
I'm gonna ask her if she has any health potions
And so
or
as
any
you hug her, she's
milk.
embracing you in a loving way, and she's like, watch the claws, baby, watch the claws. Careful, sweetie."
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want to see if she'll give me any health potions or
Yeah,
anything for the
she
road.
says, I don't have any potions. I Of course you're welcome to take some milk with you.
All right, so I just leave with my milk.
All right.
I let go and walk out.
So
It's
as
like
you
whatever.
guys, those of you that have gone out before you find your other companions sort of almost standing in awe because the forest is completely untouched, as you see no indication of a fire or damage or anything, and any of your characters who would then go back on your path that you were traveling through the forest to begin with, you would see that it is completely unharmed in any way. You see no sign of a fire, any of that at all.
Must be some kind of magic
And
tomfoolery.
that's where our adventure ends. So let me,
That was so fun.
yeah, hang out just a second here. All right, thank you guys.